man, let's call him Bob, decides to try his hand at stand-up comedy. He strides onto the stage, confidence radiating off him. He pulls out his notes, clears his throat, and delivers his first joke. Silence. Not a single laugh. Bob's heart starts pounding in his chest. Sweat trickles down his forehead, but he soldiers on. Joke after joke, silence after silence. The only sound in the room is the painful echo of Bob's punchlines falling flat. It's a disaster, a train wreck in slow motion, and yet we can't look away. It's like watching a bird repeatedly fly into a window. You want it to stop, but there's a perverse pleasure in the spectacle. You're at a dinner party. A woman, we'll call her Linda, decides to share a story. It's a long, rambling tale about her cat's recent trip to the vet. The story has no point, no punchline, and worst of all, no end. The guests' eyes glaze over. Their smiles become forced, and yet Linda continues, oblivious to the collective cringe around the table. It's a scenario that's as awkward as it is hilarious. Imagine walking up to someone you think you know, starting a conversation, and then realizing halfway through that they're a complete stranger. The horror, the embarrassment, the desperate scramble to save face, it's comedy gold. These instances of cringe comedy can be hard to watch, but they're also undeniably entertaining. They serve as a reminder that life is full of awkward moments, and the best we can do is laugh at them. From failed attempts at humor like Bob's stand-up comedy nightmare, to painfully boring stories like Linda's cat saga, to embarrassing mix-ups like the case of mistaken identity, these moments are the stuff of comedy legends. In conclusion, cringe comedy is a genre that revels in the discomfort of its audience. It's a form of humor that takes the everyday embarrassing moments we all experience and magnifies them for comedic effect. It's the comedy of awkward silences, of jokes that don't land, of social faux pas. It's humor that's so bad, it's good, and while it may make us squirm in our seats, it also makes us laugh, reminding us that it's okay to be imperfect, to make mistakes, and to find humor in our human foibles. So the next time you trip over your own feet or call your boss Mom, remember, you're not alone. You're just the star of your own cringe comedy moment.